How to ghost a dirt bike. When things go wrong, sometimes the solution is to step off the bike and throw it away. It's usually not the best solution. In most cases, ghosting is needed due to lack of skill or bad technique. It's very rare to see pro riders ghosting a dirt bike, although we saw Ruben Chadwick using the technique to get up a very steep rock face in this hard enduro event. When do you need to ghost a dirt bike? If you use too much throttle for a wheelie, it can be safer to throw the bike away instead of landing on your butt. However, learning to cover the rear brake properly will prevent your bike from flipping anyway. Sometimes your bike will flip on steep climbs. It is better to ghost the bike than have the bike land on top of you. Usually this is due to incorrect body positioning and or too much throttle. As a climb gets steeper, you should be sitting further forward on the seat or leaning forward if you are standing on the foot pegs. On a very steep climb or bank, ghosting the bike can allow the bike to get up. With luck, you will land on your feet, then you can climb up yourself. Don't use too much throttle or the bike could do a complete loop and fall back on you. It's very important to push hard on the handlebars and foot pegs so the bike moves forward. You get extra points if you manage to hit spectators. On a long hill climb, ghosting can push the bike further up the hill. On this final climb at Romaniacs, this rider throws the bike as far as possible so there will be less work pushing his bike up. Sometimes it is just safer to throw the bike on difficult obstacles. Ben chooses to ghost his bike here instead of risk going over the handlebars when riding over this tree stump.
So if I understand, this was a brand new bike 10 seconds ago?
So how do you ghost a dirt bike? The principle is simple. Your bike is about to backflip. This may be a mistake due to poor technique, or it might be intentional. When the bike is about to flip, you push as hard as possible against the handlebars and foot pegs as you step off the bike. It's especially important to focus on pushing the handlebars. Otherwise, your bike could do a flip in midair and land on top of you instead of moving forward. If you are sitting, the principle is still the same, but you won't be able to push against the foot peg quite so much. The important point is to stay in control and don't use too much throttle.
Yeah! Fuck you, Hill. Well done.
As mentioned earlier, in most cases, ghosting will be a substitute for poor technique. Ghosting your bike should be a last resort. Here are some alternatives. First, dismount instead of crash. Instead of panicking and using too much throttle in desperation, simply plan how to jump off the bike and hold it. Hard enduro riders are usually experts at this, and we have done a whole training video on this topic.
Remember to dismount instead of crash, and you shall be saved.
Second, learn how to turn around on a failed hill climb. When you realise you won't make it, turn left and lean into the hill. Then just wriggle your front wheel to turn the bike around. See our training vid about hill climb recovery. Third, learn how to cover the rear brake properly when doing wheelies. If you practice this until it becomes a reflex, you will never flip your bike again. See our training vid. 4. If you are getting up a small ledge, you don't need to ghost the bike very far. Sometimes you can still hang on to the handlebars or at least the rear of the bike and prevent it falling, which means less chance of damaging your bike. The same applies with wheelies. You don't always need to throw your bike away, as Meg Spratt demonstrates here. 5. Teamwork is a good option. Get your riding buddies to pull the bike up, or maybe even catch the bike if you ghost it. Finally, if you are into rocky terrain and need to ghost the bike regularly, get some decent protection for your bike. Hand guards, radiator guards, crankcase guards, disc guards. It all makes your bike heavier, but it's much better to ride home than walk home. Especially when you ride as badly as me.
Oh.